Ladies, gentlemen, and members of the press, in anticipation of Hometown Church's first annual cage wrestling match of emotions, we'd like to welcome you to the official cage wrestling match of emotions Meet the Press Night. An opportunity for all of you, and indeed the world, to meet the combatants. Fear, faith, and slightly delayed by traffic, courage. Please welcome to the press room first, the warlord of worry, the prince of panic, the Pied Piper of distress, Fear. And also, please welcome to the press room the heroine of hope, the queen bee of belief, the diva of devotion, the one, the only, Faith.
I see an ordinary man in his ordinary life, and it's my desire to conspire because I'm designed for strife. I make hearts beat fast and foreheads sweat. I turn mild-mannered people into emotional wrecks.
But what you fail to consider with affairs of the heart is that folks with their faith are prepared from the start. So when you insert frightful weeds among God's delightful seeds, I squeeze their little windpipes until they can't breathe.
Well, the tools that I use cause panic over time. I use the smallest predicaments to manic the mind. I make mountains out of molehills and blood pressures rise. I am a camouflage of chaos. I'm a storm in disguise.
Well, perhaps you've never seen them after I've come along and exposed you as bogus and your info is wrong. Perhaps you've never seen them once they've leaned on their faith. Stop buying all your lying. Stop nibbling on your bait.
Well, perhaps you don't really know me, so where should I begin? I can generate hate from the color of the skin. I use storm and rivals and rulers and riots. I season fear with the unknown, and I get folks to try it.
Oh, man, I've beat your deceit to a substantial degree.
Little woman, folks are hurrying. Worry times are perfect for me. Last light is just right, because in the dark, I'm a czar.
But when they receive me completely, they see who you are. Besides, they called encouraged. He just texted, he's here!
Not the least bit discouraged. I'm unaffected. I'm fear.
There's still
Ladies
time to
and
scurry.
gentlemen, slightly delayed.
Does it look like I'm worried? I'm about to settle the score.
Assistance at a hand sanitizer riot in Uptown. Please welcome to the press room.
Thank you.
Dean
Sorry I'm late.
Fortitude, the governor of guts, the boy wonder of backbone. For courage.
I can tell by your chuckle how you stared at my strut. You thought courage would be older, maybe tatted all up. But courage had an upgrade for the times that we live. Besides, grown-ups hadn't shown up. So meet Courage, the kid.
I put paint over angst and I seal it as truth. And to send someone to stop me, they mail me this youth.
But he's young, so his brain works faster than yours?
And what I sell never fails. It's insured by the Lord. Whew. Roses are red and violets are blue. To fight fear, it helps to hear the laugh of a fool.
Ooh!
Then you'll recognize that voice of deceit in your ear and have the courage to act in the face of that fear.
Do you know he's still using that old line from the 80s? One slip up or trip up, you'll end up in Hades.
He'll use this pandemic to get in folks' head. So if you don't catch the virus, you'll grow ulcers instead.
Look, I'm so manic and panic with this virus and such. Oh, the folks I have impact with the slightest of touch.
But with each soul I console, I reverse all your luck. I connect them with who protects them, so you don't affect them as much.
I'm working right now on my corona approach. Be wise, sanitize, but don't hunker in like a roach.
Got a slogan of my own. Just shut out the world and brawl into a corner and crawl up and curl.
Lame.
No.
Look, little man, with your swagger and your jeer, spouting all those mantras won't get rid of this fear.
Oh, I know. You'll always be near. So will your face. I'm not disappearing you, fear. I'm just putting you in your place.
We'll let you have your chatter, but we're checking your tone. Because no matter what you spin, God's still on his throne.
Now, he'll try to shut you down, get you angry, full of rage. but keep your feet on the ground. It's okay to be afraid.
He's spreading that farce. Things are sparse. Time to hoard.
Oh, I'm not trying to be harsh. There are needs they can't ignore.
They can get what they need, but then relax and trust the Lord.
But then there's that whole toilet paper situation.
Practice wise isolation, but not social castration.
This time at home could be a lovely staycation.
And then there's that whole stock market situation.
Stay in your corner, son. You've been outgunned. This match is done. Love won.
Peace in.